Hi, Reshaper. I hope you're fantastic today. In today's very stream, I want to share with you UPW Part 28 Peak Performance. Without further ado, by the way, if you want to watch myself on YouTube in 4K stream, you can just go into pogodora or a pogodora and you will be seen on 4K stream. A little bit wider angle and a little bit some gimmicks in the background, so you might enjoy it as well, I believe. So yeah, in better sound quality, by the way, also, yeah. Okay, without further ado, let's jump in. So, peak state. And it's actually the highest level of performance when you are in a peak state. In this peak performance state, we can accomplishing literally anything. And no, when we surf actually, the highest state we can surf, we get actually the best results. So it's good for you to be in a peak state, because you know when you do the breathing exercise and so on, go to the peak state, it brings you to the highest performance, so you can surf the best one. And when you surf the best one, what it means to surf the best one, it means always give more than people expect, give more than you promise, give a little bit plus alpha. People will love it, and will see, even you don't perform in the peak state, people will see you in the peak state because you are offering more than people want. Okay, awesome. So remember, doing so, first of all, you are blowing the mind of people, because you do give them more, far beyond the plus alpha is far beyond than people actually expected. And when you blow the mind, so will you blow their soul. When you blow the soul, people become the trust to you. Okay, they will trust you. They will trust you, and they will actually do anything. They will buy your product. They will go for bring you clients because of the recommendations and so on. They will become your super fans, as Pat Flynn said. Okay. Now, one thing you have to remember or to know, that actually humans learn from the moment they are born till 12 the most. The whole amount what we learn, and the most amount of what we learn is from the moment we are born till we turn 12. And well, why? Because children has freaking this hormones of happiness hormones in them. And when they learn something, it is freaking fun for them. For children, always having fun, because they learn. So learning is fun for children. Now, how can be it also fun for us? And why it is fun for children in the first place? Because learning is learning something new. And when you know something new, you know, like, it's really cool. Yeah, I'm excited. Waku waku, right? I'm really excited doing something new. However, even you listen right now, I'm telling you, some people, okay, I have heard the situation, the whole thing for 10 times ish, or 100 times. And people will say, okay, yeah, I heard for 100 times, and it should just shut down. What's happened? We don't listen. We don't listen what people are saying. We don't listen what people are telling. But remember, if you know knowledge without usage is the same as not knowing. Knowing and not using is the same as not knowing. Therefore, imagine every single time someone is telling you what you already know, shut your brain down. Just say to your brain, now I don't know the information. Just pretend if you don't know the information and act as so. Today I had a client on the call, and she told me, I told you before, like, hey, you have just to turn on your brain. Or and say to yourself, hey, don't do it. Just turn on brain, everything's fine. And what she done? She done it. And she told me today she had panicked, because she was always told the same thing. And she was also, every time she said, yeah, I know it. But she's not using it, you know? And then I tell her, just turn on your brain. And she's done it. And what happened when she turned on her brain? She was panicking. She was literally panicking because her freaking ego was telling them, no, dude, you know it already. You're not stupid though. Where's your pride, man? Like those things. And because of those things, she feel panic. Even it was the same information that she know, but she turns out her brain and she perceived this information another way. She got actually, eventually, when she turned completely also her ego, what happened is she actually had joy from getting information. Because we get the new information, we get joyful. Because we get the information, we learn something new, get some information. But when we learn again the same thing over and over again, we get just freaking bored. Real? Yes, we get bored. And to avoid this boredom, or to flip this boredom, what we can do is just to say to our brain before we know, okay, this might be information that I already know, so let's pretend as I don't know it already. Just do the thing. And my ego, please shut down, shut up. I don't want to hear you. I just want to perceive the information as I never heard it, okay? And then you perceive the information and in the right way, and when you act on it, then it becomes even more powerful than before. Okay? And then you have actually fun in learning. And this is the best way you can do, by the way. The best way you can do is to shut off your brain and tell to yourself, okay, this is one thing. And now, when we go to highest performance and peak performance, what is the most important thing, or what is the thing that every high achiever in this world, every significant person in this world has done, I mean, near close to everyone, or what do they have, what we don't have? They have a coach, they have a mentor, they have a teacher or something like that, which is behind their back and show them what are actually the steps they should take. They show them the freaking blueprint. This is the blueprint. You want to go from here to here? Okay, here's a blueprint. You have to do this step, this step, this step, this step. What it brings them? Well, first of all, you don't have to do trial error. Maybe a little bit, but not that much. Therefore, there are less chances for failure. And therefore, they go faster towards the goal. Plus alpha, they have the coach who believes in and trusts in them more than they ever could believe in them. And what happened is this kind of belief in them has manifested in them this kind of person who they have become. If you don't believe me, Tony Robbins, what is his coach? Jim Rohn, of course. Hey, Justin Bieber, what is his coach? Freaking Justin Timberlake from Backstreet Boys, I believe he is from NSYNC. So yeah, there are plenty examples where many people have teachers who have shown them the path, and then they develop their own techniques, their own things. But first they had someone to show them the path. And right now, when you're sitting currently when you want to go to the next level, it is good to have trial and error. Don't get me wrong, but if you say it's too much trial and error, and I want to have the past way, and I want to have the certain way how everyone already figured it out, well, the best thing you can do is to get a coach. And of course, you can have me as a coach and other people as a coach. You have to find your coach. Find your coach. And how to find a coach? Well, first of all, be in clarity. Be clear what you want to have. What kind of lifestyle do you want to have? What kind of lifestyle do you think you deserve? Be really conscious about it and clear. Paint a picture in front of your eyes. And what is this thing you want to do? For example, right now in Japanese YouTube, we have really famous Japanese YouTubers, Banyu. They are doing currently, they're casting people for new YouTubers. And they want to make out of normal people from 18 till 30 years old to top YouTubers, top-notch YouTubers. They want to make them. And they become kind of those teachers. If you find someone like this, for example, for YouTubing, there you are. Okay? You want to become next PewDiePie? Well, maybe you can ask PewDiePie if he can coach you, if you pay enough money. Because his time is really precious. Or someone else. who has also done a lot with YouTube, but who's giving courses, or like YouTube courses for Think Media or something like that, or Sunny Lenarduzzi. Okay? So you can find those people. It is not impossible. So as I always said, or Tony Robbins said, it is not a problem of having not enough resources but not being resourceful. If you have the priority to become the best, the next PewDiePie, the next, I don't know, the next Warren Buffett in investment, then you have to invest in those things, in people who are showing the path, or in these books at least. But faster is, of course, if you have someone there who's believing in you, who is trusting you, and who is saying you can do it, and he will give you the lovely kick in the ass to make you move. So this is actually what you can do. It will be the best investment in this, what you can do. As also Warren Buffett says, the best investment you can do is investment in what? In the speaking course. Yeah, I mean, speaking course is always good, right? But the best investment you can do is investment in yourself. Don't invest in freaking Gucci. Don't invest in those stuff. You don't need it. You want to show off those stuff to someone who you don't even like? You can do it, but it shows you how vulnerable you are. So don't invest in Gucci and stuff. I mean, it's okay if you have the money, you can buy 10s of 20s of the Guccis, you can have it, right? However, if you cannot afford Gucci, if you cannot buy right now 10 of the freaking Gucci bags, right now, out of your pocket, if you cannot do it, don't buy it. That's a rule of thumb. If you can, you can buy. If not, don't buy. Same goes for cars. You want to have a freaking Ferrari? If you cannot afford 10 of those, don't buy it. Instead, invest in yourself. It's the best investment. Because if you invest in yourself, what will happen? Well, this is a resource that, the biggest resource you have right now is yourself. Full stop. If you don't invest in yourself, you can invest in everything. You will never get the same outcome as you invest in yourself. And I don't mean invest in yourself in Gucci stuff or other stuff. Invest in courses that are learning you, that are teaching you, having the hard skills, the soft skills, and so on. Because this will bring you and learn him so much more actually, than you can ever invest in anything which is materialistic. Because knowledge is currently, in this very day and age, is the most important thing you can invest for. Knowledge. Okay? Awesome. Reshaper. I hope you have an awesome day. I do apologize that yesterday I had too many calls. Today I also some calls. But today I kind of managed to do it. But, currently with all this Christmas and New Year stuff, many people are just don't do anything. But I'm not hustling, but I'm doing my stuff. I do my work still. Okay, so I do apologize that I couldn't do any videos yesterday, but I hope I could give you some value today. And by the way, if you want to watch my videos from yesterday, you can also check out my TikTok, which you can find in my link tree. When you just go you can find my TikTok, everything. In TikTok, I uploaded everything. And today I also uploaded TikTok, and tomorrow I will upload YouTube. So you'll be good off if you follow myself on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn. I'm not that much active on LinkedIn, but you can follow me there too. And but mostly TikTok, Instagram, Facebook is the most thing that I'm using. Sometimes Twitter, but Twitter not that much. I don't like the Twitter, to be honest. But okay, Reshaper, I hope you got some value from it. So smash the like button, share with your friends, and as always, do not let you step to passion now. See you tomorrow.